We will miss our Ratan Naval Tata, a titan beyond business. Ratan Tata हमेशा कहते थे that leadership is not about being in charge. It is about taking care of those in your charge. He has not only said these lines, but he lived with these lines throughout his life. Ratan Tata was an industrialist, a philanthropist, and a man of great humility. He was born on December 28th in 1937 in Bombay into a Parsi Zoroastrian family during the British Raj. रतन टाटा को हम सब जानते हैं, पर उनकी लाइफ के बारे में बहुत सी ऐसी बातें हैं about which we are unaware of because he has always stayed away from the limelight. But today we will talk about those things. Talking about the history of his life, Ratan Tata, he took inspiration from Jamshedji Tata, his great-grandfather, who founded the Tata Group in 1868, and J.R.D. Tata, his cousin grandfather, his own father, Naval Tata. He came from a humble background. Naval Tata के पिता अहमदाबाद एडवांस मिल्स में एक वर्कर थे. After the demise of his parents, Naval Tata was raised in J.F. Petite Parsi orphanage before being adopted into the Tata family by Nawajbai Tata, who was the wife of Sir Ratan Tata. Naval Tata शादी के बाद अपनी वाइफ से सेपरेट हो गए and 10 years old Ratan Naval Tata was left behind. He was adopted by his grandmother Nawajbai from the same orphanage जहाँ से उन्होंने रतन नवल टाटा के फादर को अडॉप्ट किया था. उनके एजुकेशन के बारे में और उनकी वर्क लाइफ के बारे में बात करें तो उन्होंने डिग्री हासिल की इन आर्किटेक्चर एंड स्ट्रक्चरल इंजीनियरिंग फ्रॉम कॉर्नेल यूनिवर्सिटी इन यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स, पर कुछ कारणों की वजह से उनको इंडिया वापस आना पड़ा. He got a job offer from IBM, but उस समय उनके पास रेज्यूमे भी नहीं था. And J.R.D. Tata wasn't happy with his job at IBM, so he asked him to make a resume and to apply for a job in Tata Company, and he got associated with Tata Industries from 1962. उनका करियर शुरू हुआ working on the shop floor of Tata Steel, digging limestone and handling machinery. कुछ सालों तक वहाँ काम करने के बाद 1971 में he became the director of National Radio and Electronics और NELCO. It was his maiden independent leadership mission, यानी कि एक पहली कंपनी जहां पर उनको लीड करने को मिला. And he handled that ailing electronics company very nicely. इसी कारण he was made the director of Tata Sons in 1974. He later succeeded J.R.D. Tata as chairman of Tata Sons in 1991. और उस समय Indian economy का liberalization हो रहा था, when the government introduced a series of reforms to reduce government control over industries. From 1991 until his retirement in 2012, he served as the chairman of Tata Sons. He also fought battles to establish his control over the group following the passing away of JRD in 1993. उनकी leadership को question किया गया, उनकी abilities पे शक किया गया, but he was never stopped. 2008 में उन्होंने टाटा नैनो को लॉन्च किया, वो प्रोजेक्ट जो उनके लिए बहुत स्पेशल था. He inspired to create the Nano after he saw Indian families riding on scooters on slippery roads. He never wanted Indians to suffer. अब नैनो प्रोजेक्ट कितना सक्सेसफुल था कितना नहीं, लेट्स नॉट टॉक अबाउट इट, बट नैनो के पीछे रतन टाटा का इंटेंशन क्या था, दैट हैज टू बी टॉक्ड अबाउट. उसी साल टाटा मोटर्स ने जैगुआर लैंड रोवर को एक्वायर किया फ्रॉम फोर्ड मोटर्स. दिस मार्क द टर्निंग पॉइंट फॉर इंडियन इंडस्ट्री ऑन द ग्लोबल स्टेज. 2008 में ही उनको पद्म विभूषण से सम्मानित किया गया, which was the country's second highest civilian honor by Government of India. 2012 में he stepped down as the chairman of Tata Sons after 50 years with the Tata Group and appointed as chairman emeritus of Tata Sons. He was a teetotaler and a non-smoker. He consciously chose to remain single, but वो single नहीं थे. His dogs Tito and Tango were always his loyal companions. He used to say that I was shy and one thing that I never recovered from is a fear of public speaking. His interest was architecture also, and for him architecture was very special. With his skills he designed a house for his mother in Alibag and his own seafront home in Mumbai जिसमें वो रहते थे. His philanthropy largely which was carried out through Tata Trust. It focused on education, healthcare, rural development and technology-driven social innovation. Tata Trust की अगर हम बात करें, it was set up in 1919 and it contributed 66% of the earnings which were made by Tata Sons towards charitable cause. जितना भी earnings Tata Sons का होता था, उसका 66% charitable cause की तरफ जाता था. Today, there are 26 publicly listed Tata enterprises with a combined market capitalization of more than $365 billion as of March 31st, 2024. These companies, they collectively employ over 1 million people. But Ratan Tata owned less than 1% of the group that bears his family name. but still he was a titan nonetheless. The most powerful businessman in India and one of the most influential person in the world. उनके contributions they will benefit the generations to come. रतन टाटा की जिंदगी के बारे में बात करते हुए हम लोग क्या उनसे सीख सकते हैं? उनकी ethical leadership. It provides valuable lessons for anyone who's preparing for their career in public service. Let's talk about some of these ethical values. First, integrity and honesty. अपनी ईमानदारी से जब भी कभी उनको बिजनेस प्रेशर्स भी आए, he never compromised on ethical practices. Second, empathy and compassion, यानी सहानुभूति and sympathy. टाटा के business ventures weren't just about profits. They were about uplifting society. उनका यही सहानुभूति और सिंपैथी वाला नेचर हैज ऑलवेज मेड हिम फोकस ऑन इम्प्रूविंग लाइव्स ऑफ पीपल, चाहे वो अफोर्डेबल कार्स के थ्रू हो या फिर उनकी फिलैंथ्रोपिक प्रोजेक्ट्स की तरफ. इट ऑलवेज शोड द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ एम्पैथी. He was one of the most humble person that India has ever had. Then comes the resilience. Ratan Tata has faced numerous challenges, including skepticism about his leadership and business risk. But his capacity to push through the setbacks and maintain his vision is a key lesson in perseverance. इसके अलावा his quality of making ethical decisions is always being talked about. चाहे वो 2008 की ताज होटल क्राइसिस की बात हो या फिर navigating through the controversies, वो हमेशा सही के लिए खड़े रहे. And this is what we can learn also. Ratan Tata की life is not just the story of a successful businessman, but that of a man who believed in the power of values, ethics and service. हम सब भी रतन टाटा बन सकते हैं अगर हम इन वैल्यूज को अपने अंदर इनकलकेट करें. रतन टाटा was never interested in power and पैसा. He was interested in perseverance, being positive and doing the public service.